Control Risk is a global consultancy specialized in risk management that helps organizations to succeed in a volatile world. Through insight, intelligence, and technology, we help you to seize new opportunities while remaining secure, compliant, and resilient. We are also here when crises and complex issues arise, and we help you recover. We've got unparalleled experience helping our clients to solve challenges that arise in any ambitious organizations seeking to convert risk into opportunity globally. The energy and extractive industry is more and more vulnerable to corruption, regulatory issues, or security risks, facing multiple challenges in an ever-changing environment. Our colleagues from across the world are able to help.
I'm Oksana Antonenko. I'm a director at the Global Risk Analysis team at Control Risks. I'm based in London, but we have a team of about 100 analysts based in 37 countries around the world. Since the start of the COVID crisis, we've seen 4 important trends that are impacting our energy sector clients. The first one is that the resource nationalism is on the rise, with many governments facing difficult financial conditions and seeking to renegotiate their licensing agreements, tariffs, and other contracts. Secondly, the geopolitical tensions are now on the rise as well, with US-China tensions, but also interstate tensions such as the current crisis in Eastern Mediterranean. So we are seeing stricter requirements for foreign investment screening, proliferating sanctions, and other challenging environment for the energy sector investors. The third trend is that we're seeing security risks are also on the rise in countries traditionally affected by conflict, such as Iraq or Libya, but also in many countries across Africa and South America, and even in Asia, where the crime rates are rising, and we're seeing greater recruitment by terrorist organizations that could, in time, increase terrorist threats once again. And finally, COVID disruption itself represents a major risk for many of our clients, and increasingly we are seeing that COVID disruption is becoming very uneven, with different disruption rates not only among different countries but also within the countries themselves.
I'm Courtney Smith, and I'm part of Control Risk Compliance, Forensics and Intelligence Practice, based in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. With the drop in oil prices and with COVID-19, we're seeing a number of concerns around how we accelerate and build up to the operations that we used to have pre-pandemic. We need to consider much more than just the initial contractor or the subcontractor. The issues of the last year have impacted on communities, employees, and ultimately entire countries. So when we look at the supply chain, particularly in the energy and extractive markets, we have adapted our due diligence programs and data analytics of supply chains to go beyond what we normally looked at with integrity and reputation. Previously, we wanted to ensure there was beneficial ownership was identified, whether there are any concerns around corruption or bribery, and what those relationships are. We've adjusted this program to actually consider the social impact that COVID has had on the supply chain, but also considering, does the actual supply chain have the ability to continue its operations like it used to? Does it have the finances? Does it have the ability to work within government frameworks, regulatory changes that have actually occurred? We'll collaborate with our political risk team, with legal counsels to work together to ensure that ultimately your organisation will be able to continue on and to grow into 2021.
I'm Jacob Larsen. I'm an Associate Director with Control Risks in Copenhagen, where we have the pleasure of supporting a number of the world's leading investors and operators in the renewable energy space. Managing regulatory and political risks in renewable energy projects and organizations can be challenging, but it's key to success. Investors are placing greater emphasis on ethics, sustainability, and governance. And whilst many countries are looking to renewables as an area of growth and employment in coming years, we should also anticipate an increasingly complex risk environment with tightening regulations, diverging sanctions, heightened expectations from local communities and activist groups, and we may attract the unwanted attention also of criminal actors and corrupt government officials. At Control Risks, we work with some of the leading renewable energy companies in the world. We help them mitigate a wide range of risks, from social licensing and contested land acquisition issues through conducting due diligence on local business partners or investigating allegations of bribery.
These are just a few of our experts who can assist with challenges and risks that arise in the energy and extractive industry. For more insight on our experience and expertise, please visit controlrisks.com.